Right, welcome back. Unreal Tournament 2004 Assault League Division 2. Team Forgotten versus Team Cold. Now, like we said in the pre-show before the recording went live, Team Cold 18 points from 6 games, the maximum so far. They have secured themselves. They are guaranteed at a minimum a playoff spot. A win here would secure at least a third place finish. So they would bump up in terms of seeding, guarantee themselves a bump up in terms of seeding. Team Forgotten on 4 points through 2 games. So they still have to play 6 whole games, this being one of those 6. And yeah, we're going to. Looks like they're changing servers again because I think everybody's. Oh no, okay, my HUD is just a little bit broke. But it does look like this is going to be one of Forgotten's 6 games that they still need to play. They're on 4 points through 2, so they're still within a playoff shout. Of course, Cold already being there, and Bugatti last night securing an 11-point finish, but they have 2 hungry teams below them, in terms of directly below them, at least in terms of Toxic, and one of them also being this Team Forgotten team, who with a win can certainly get themselves up into playoff contention. But yeah, that's where the standings are. Overall standings in the league: Team Cold are 18, they're at the top. Team Phantom are second, they're on 13. Team Mind are third, they're 12 points. Team Bugatti have played out all group stage games, they're on 11 points. And then it is Team Forgotten in, I'm sorry, it's Team Toxic in 5th on 8 points. They have 2 games left to play. Team Forgotten are on 4 points. They have 6 games left to play. So they're in 6th place. In 7th place is a tie between Team YKSI and Team Daxi. They've yet to play each other. They both played 5. They're both on 3 points. And then at the bottom in 9th place is Team Nicer. Played 6, and they do 10, not have a point 9, to their name. 8, welcome in, Sal.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Insurrection
1
is where our first map is going to be. We're trying to get that juicy bracket slot by taking it from Bugatti. Which team are you on again? Are you on... You're on Toxic, aren't you? Team Toxic, right? For Division 2 at least. But yeah. That was a good win last night. Right, Insurrection is going to be our opening map. You're with Toxic, yeah. So... this is a mandatory hold objective over here that the attackers must stand in front of for a set period amount of time. The second objective, there is a side objective over there that is a hold objective, but the second mandatory one is a destroy objective of this barricade. Once they blow through this barricade, they will have another destroy objective of this sentinel gun right here. Following its destruction, they must come down the hall and blow up another sentinel gun that's listed right here. Following that destruction, their next objective is to plant the C4 on this silo. They require 2 hold positions, one here and another one is required up here. After that is accomplished, they must come through here and destroy 2 anti-aircraft guns, one here and one on the other side. That'll allow them to open up this power core that sits here. The shielding will be gone. They must grab the power core. It is the ship engine, and they must deliver it, carrying it to the final objective, which is this ship here, with which they make their escape. That is the list of objectives that they must complete here on this opening map. We are almost ready to get underway. It is Team Cold on the red side to start. Team Forgotten will be on the blue side. So Team Cold will be the opening attackers as Team Forgotten tries to defend. 15 minutes around. Whichever team completes more objectives in that amount of time or completes the objectives quicker will be the winners. It is a best of 3 here in Division 2. So this is only map 1. That's what we've got. We're waiting news. We're waiting for players to ready up. And that's what we've got on tap. A reminder for those here on the Twitch, this is the only thing that we're doing today on the stream. There will be no Football Manager, no TLS afterwards. We just got a lot to do today. I just got a lot to get done. We are quite delayed. This was a 2 o'clock kickoff, so we're waiting on 2:25. We're going to pause the recording here. We will be back when the match actually starts in a few moments. Right, and we are underway here. Team Forgotten on the blue side, Team Cold on the red side. Dan will get credited with the first blood, but we're very much underway. And that turret is very much already taking a lot of damage. Tends to be one of the first things you want to do is eliminate that minigun. It's just a headache you don't have to deal with, and evacuating out of that will be Dave. No progress so far in getting forward. Now they have. Trying to go the long way around. Shot combos coming out. They lose one. And here comes one straight up the chute. Getting on, trying to get on it with the shield. They don't do a hell of a lot of time damage to it. You can see just a tick on that bar. Now they got more players trying to come in through the back line. Here come a whole nother three. The second wave, or the next wave at least. That's a good shot combo core. Takes down one. They got one going on the right, one going on the far left here. Kills are needed. They lose one on the offense. They lose their other partner on the other side. Now that death there will mean the attacking wave resets, and they must go again. Minute 30 already gone out of the round. And here comes a really good, this is looking like a pretty good push, trying to get on there. They've got the shields up. They've lost both. That's just an absolute barrage of flak cannonballs that comes in there to defend that point. Dan's replacing Reindeer in Forgotten's team. Yes, I believe that was said yesterday in the commentators chat. Getting on it, though, and completing it's going to be Cold.
Gate destroyed.
The gates blow open, and we are there. That's an optional objective on the far side there. Here's the mandatory one, and 2 members of Cold already on it. 2 members of Cold already hitting this down below half HP. Thank you, Ian, for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome into some Unreal Tournament. Nostalgia-esque here. In fact, it pretty much is nostalgia now. But welcome in. It's great to see you. Great to have you. Attackers haven't been able to re-breach this second half of the outpost. Now they've got 2. And, well, they've got one left, and he's on the far side. He's going to be gunned down by 3. I'm doing well, Ian. How are you? Opening map of our best of 3. Dan's on a killing spree now. That's just, again, we mentioned it yesterday on this very map. When you have to be funneled through a choke point like these doors, those shot combos, they are absolutely deadly. That's 2 really good kills, though, and that's going to allow more progress on this destroy objective to go. The forward outpost has been secured. They lose the player that was attacking this mandatory objective, but they've done well. Here comes the link gun flying in. They lose one on the backside. Now they've got one more. He's not going to get much off, and but that objective does not have a whole hell of a lot left. 3 now coming in from the forward outpost. That's a really good double kill, and that might open up the way here for the final damage going down. That's he's 1 rocket away. He needed 1 more rocket before that would blow, and instead it remains standing. Forgotten's on a killing spree on the defensive end. And now this offensive push, that rocket might find its work. It does. And Alaki is going to get this objective. We move into the next room. The Sentinel's going up. All 3 of those rockets missing. Not that time. Half HP. It can be repaired, the Sentinel. And they're probably going to work on that right now. Got it back up above half HP. Oh, wait, actually, this is a really good repair job here. That's worked back up to about 4/5 health, and here comes the next wave. Rockets coming in. Can it do a lot of damage? It doesn't look like it. And they're only going to get about 4 or 5 rockets on it. They'll go for the repair job yet again. 10:25 left. Here comes the next wave. And, well, the man who had point eliminated quite easily. Oh, look at that double shot. Look at those shot combo balls over the top. Absolutely obliterating this offense. That's a good set of rockets onto the Sentinel, but that's all it's going to get. Thank you for the lurk. And they'll repair this Sentinel yet again. Oh my God, he's missed. He fired 3 rockets and they matrixed around that thing. Absolutely missed it. There's 4 that land. They'll take it to half HP, but again, the attacker dies, and again, the repair job is underway. They have to find these forward kills, man. They really do. That's a good one. They found a kill there, I believe. But now it's just one. He's already respawned and dropped back in and rejoined the fight. That Sentinel's pouring bullets out, and they've not been able to get anything going. 3 good rockets. There's another 2. You can see trying to get into the back lines, do more damage. And again, 3 rockets that miss. How much damage would those have done had they landed? They might not have been able to destroy this Sentinel, but certainly it would have called for way more extensive repairs. This time, the Sentinel remains standing, and now with about a quarter HP, it will undergo further repairs. They're going to get it all the way up practically to full HP. They run out of bullets. That's what happens. There's 3 good rockets on it. One that misses over the top. Some more. Oh, this is it. And then finally, Cold gets it down. We move forward into the second hall. Link gun damage trying to come in. Sentinel will take care of its attacker. And now rockets and link gun damage trying to come flying in. Again, it can be repaired. And trying to do some damage to it there. Getting a little bit of damage on it. It's about a quarter. Now maybe a third. Almost a half. As Forgotten's killing spree is finally over. That's a good rocket to it. It's down on half HP. Defenders have not decided to repair it yet. Is that going to be a bad call? I mean, certainly the shield going up on the Sentinel there due to inactivity was not to Team Cold's benefit whatsoever. And now that Sentinel's extremely low, but the defenders still do not choose to repair it. Instead, trying to get aggressive and flush the team out of the forward position. That Sentinel's going to be destroyed. Now, we move on to the next objective. The silo must be defended. Trying to get on the top there. There's one on the front maybe, and no, not quite. 2 going for the back. One's fell over the back. The other one here getting absolutely obliterated in the corner. And attackers here still trying to get in through the halls and just try to plant C4. These are hold objectives. They must stand there. Well, that's a great shot. That's a great shot. And Hayes is now, Dave the Hayes, now on a killing spree. That one's quickly ended, but again, no progress made towards either of these hold objectives. Forgotten's now on a killing spree. The defense living it up, living her best life. 6:15 to go. Objectives remaining include planting the C4, destroying the anti-aircraft guns, grabbing the power core, and delivering the power core to the escape ship. That's all that remains. They're about halfway through the objectives. One on the backside here. They're not getting any forward kills. That's a big problem here. That's really 2 great rockets. And Maliki, that's a really good shot combo. Can he move forward is the question. He's trying to get the shields up. He's got to worry about what's behind him, and he's blown off the ledge. That's going to cause his own demise, I believe. But one's finally going to go on the front here and get a little bit of progress down. They've got to get these forward kills with a respawn timer down. That's the big thing. When the respawn timer's down, they got to be able to get these kills. They have not able to. The attackers absolutely handled. It's been quite the stall from the offense. 5:11 remaining in the round. We're almost two-thirds of the way there in terms of the time. And again, dying before any progress. There's the 5-minute warning. Maybe one on the front. Or is Noan going to go for the backside? He is. He's going to go for the backside. Noan's going to get this. That's one set. Dying on the objective is another one. Almost half HP is that hold objective. But they've got one at least. And they got 4:31 left here in the round. They've got two coming in. Shotgun, but that's three great rockets that met one of the attackers right on the silo steps. You heard one of the C4s click. They've got the bar just below half HP. What an absolute laborious process this has been for Team Cold. This objective, at least. Really struggling with this one. Flying in is Noan, staying on it for quite a while, getting it down to about a 6 HP. They just need to get someone on it. That's a really good shot core. This might be the push that does it. And yes, Cold's going to jump on it. The explosives are placed. And it's all about these anti-aircraft guns. There is an angle with which they can be attacked from the edges of this boundary. You're seeing that right here. Traditionally on this map, on the non-patched version of this map, which I believe we are on, you could jump right down here and actually land shots on that. Fall any further and you would meet your demise. This is all that remains. Zakura's on a killing spree. I wish the lower area was playable. That would be pretty sick. But this anti-aircraft gun has about half HP. And now it's under very, very, or at least it can be under attack. It's looking like they're going to get a little bit of damage down onto it. The player up there has died. And Aldi's on a 3-stream watch stream. Thank you, Aldi. Appreciate you. How are you doing, man? I'm doing great. Very little HP left, and there it goes. Finally, it's gone. Cold gets the kill. They'll grab the power core, and they've got 221 to deliver it. Final objective of the map. They must deliver the energy core, the ship engine, to this ship. If they can do that before the 2 minutes 7 is up, then they will cut that remaining amount of time off the round, the offensive round that Team Forgotten will have incoming. 2 minutes remaining here. Power core is probably going to reset at this place. If you don't grab it within 30 seconds, it will reset. That's really good hide and seek. No man has picked it up. It will at least reset the respawn timer. Coming into the far side, Cold drops it very close to the edge. It's picked up by Valkyra, but they are put down. Alaki can't get to it. Inches away. Can they do it? They really need to kill. Forgotten needs to fall. They've got reinforcements coming in, and more than likely this is going to be a reset. This is the last kind of push. You can hear the rockets being loaded up. That's really good double kill. Cold resets the reset timer, but can't get it any further. A minute 7 remaining. They just have to grab that engine and deliver it to this ship. That's all they've got to do. More than like this actually could be the reset. They've lost the 2 on the left-hand side, 2 coming down the right. Good rocket at the feet. One of them is gone, and yeah, certainly this is not going to be the life. Ship engine does reset, and now there's 45 seconds remaining.
Power core picked up.
No one will pick it up, but they've got to deliver it to the end of this ship. Welcome in,
Power core
Chris.
dropped.
Great to see you.
Power
Chris.
core picked up.
33 seconds left. The power core's been picked up.
30 seconds left.
It's dropped in the
Power
middle
core
right there.
dropped. Power core
25
picked up.
seconds. No
Power
Ant
core
dies.
dropped.
And now it's, there goes their teammate, or there goes No Ant's
20
teammate.
seconds.
20 seconds left.
Power core picked
Cold's
up.
picked it up. He
Power
might be able to
core
deliver it.
dropped.
No, he is shot down. Meters from the ship he needs to deliver it to. Time
10,
should expire.
9, 8,
And it will be
7,
all 15
6,
minutes for Team
5,
Forgotten.
4, 3, 2, 1. Blue team successfully defended.
Forgotten successfully
New assault
defends.
starts in
And here we
4.
go with the next round.
Power core reset. 1.
Underway on the defensive end. They're trying to link up to get some link gun damage onto that minigun. It's very low HP. Very low HP. And now it's got no HP. Cold's on a killing spree on the defensive end. You can see them pushed up. Those blue lasers coming through, that's actually the Sentinels protecting the spawn. And now trying to advance is Dan here. He's going to be shot down. Coming through the back line is Forgotten. He's going to get on it a little bit. He's pushed off by the shield gun, which is good usage. Look at Dave the Haze. He's trying to sneak in, trying to be ready for him. It's really good positioning. And he's done very well, actually. He's held that quite a bit. It's really good movement from Dave. That's a great shot core, though. Get out of here, Forgotten. And now it's on maybe Zakura to try and get this. They died. And, oh, look at the array of shot combo cores that are coming into that objective. Very little HP. Here comes Forgotten. Shields up. Oh, he's leapt over the flat cannonball. I like that. Dan trying to go right down Route 1, right down Broad. Gets the kill. Dan's going to complete the objectives. The doors are going to blow open.
Gate destroyed.
And again, right away with the destruction is Dave. Shot combo straight to the back. That's going to end Dave. And now the offenders have to, the attackers, I should say, have to go through with another wave. Minigun up, minigun down. Welcome in, Paulinho. They've got an optional objective on the far side that'll give them a forwards weapons cache. And they got to destroy that barricade. They are a minute 37 ahead of the pace. Team Forgotten. It's their round, all 15 minutes. Didn't complete the final objective for Team Cold. Forgotten snuck in. He's doing some damage here to the barricade before falling, and now it's a minute 23 at the pace. Yeah, I'm all good now, Paulinho. I'm very good. Oh my goodness. It's like very nice from Zakura. Managed to sneak in without the offenders noticing him, and he's gotten some more damage down onto that destroy barricade. They're trying to go for the optional one, but they're going to be pushed off that one. Sneaky movement there from Zakura. Gets more damage down onto that objective. 53 seconds ahead of the pace. Looking at the all good. All good. I have to fix the MLS emote, actually, which I still haven't done. Now they go full scale towards the optional objective. They start to hold it. They got that to about half. Nobody's managed to sneak into the back line to keep damaging this mandatory objective. Forgotten's trying to do that. He takes two really good shock rifles. Stop fighting, turn around, do some damage. Won't be able to. And now this optional objective might be under a little bit of pressure. Trying to get on it. Shield up. Get a little bit of damage on, or a little bit of hold time down on that optional objective. But this has been a bit of a stall here for Team Forgotten. They've got to get some damage down onto this objective. Forgotten's got his back to it, but he can't. They're now behind the pace, Team Forgotten. Behind the pace of Team Cold on the offense here. trying their best to get into the back
Forward
lines.
outpost secured.
Forward outpost has finally been secured by Zakura. They can go for this manual objective. Forgotten's got a poor damage now. He gets one shot away before dying. Here come the Rockets. Here comes Zakura up front with the flat cannon. Takes a shock rifle ball, but Rockets are coming flying in with great ferocity, and Dave the Haze is going to get it now. It's a minute 51 ahead of the pace again for Team Forgotten. Sentinel number 1, which must be destroyed. That's a great shot combo to just eliminate. Oh my God, the pure pressure. The pure pressure of all those shot combos. Keeping the offense at bay. 10:05 to go in the round. A minute 21 ahead of the pace for Team Forgotten. They have one of 2 Sentinels they must destroy here. That Sentinel's put its guard back up. That's going to make things harder. Rockets missing. There's the first one landing. They get a few good damage down onto it. Can they get it destroyed? No, and the repair job will have to come in from Team Cold. They're going to get it to about halfway, and now it's about 2/3. Here comes the next offensive wave. They're going to get it. They're going to get a lot more HP up onto it. 3 good rockets, 4 straight to it. There's, oh my God, there must have been 6 rockets that matrixed around, but finally the Sentinel is destroyed, and we're on to Sentinel number 2. 2:01 ahead of the pace, Team Forgotten. Second Sentinel. 9:25 remaining in the round. Here comes the attackers yet again. Sentinel tried to do the damage. It's already lost about a half HP already, and still taking a beating. Second wave of the offense is incoming. Can they stop it? That's really good shock combo cord. That does, but they have not repaired it, and it's down to only about a third HP. All those link gun shots just missed, and there's one that lands. A few more, and now that's down to about a quarter HP here. Sentinel number 2, that turret right in front of us, that's the objective. Minute 13 ahead of the pace is Forgotten. Some more damage pouring down onto it. It's not got a lot left.
Sentinel
They do get it. Zakura destroying it. Gates are open, and we go over to the silo. This was a real difficult point of contention for Team Cold on their offensive round. And you have to say, this is the objective right here. This is the objective that's going to make or break this offensive push. 3 minute 31 ahead of the pace. They got 8:17 left in a round. If Team Forgotten can grab... Remember, the last objective that Team Cold completed was grabbing the power core. So as long as Team Forgotten can place these explosives, destroy the 2 anti-aircraft guns, and grab the power core before... stay ahead of the pace in doing so, then they will win this opening map. Here comes a push on the right-hand side. Forgotten tries to get on it, almost does. Dave the Haze is on it. They got one on the front as well. He almost completes the objective. Now they've got one on the backside, trying to get more time off this backside hold objective. He gets a little bit of time. One of the offenders goes down. The respawn timer is down. Forgotten will complete the objective. A little bit more on the front. Not a whole hell of a lot of time is needed. He dies before he can complete it, though. And now, 3:33 ahead of the pace with one objective to complete. And the explosives are placed. The doors will open, and here they go. 2 anti-aircraft guns. Forgotten in a very good pace. 4:39 ahead of the pace. Thank you for the lurk, Thomas. Getting a little bit of damage down on that far side anti-aircraft gun. This one here unmarked so far. Huge opportunity for Team Forgotten. This is map 1 of a best of 3. And let's see. 3/4 health on the turret on the far side. That's 2 good kills from the the offensive team, I should say. Right by the exit, those exit ports. Now, good damage going down on this anti-aircraft gun on the far side. It's got about a quarter left. Oh, he's missed the leap. He's missed the leap. And still, there's not a whole hell of a lot of HP left. He's missed the leap, too. One for one up top. There's two attackers still left. Here's one more. He's trying to go. He's landed there. He's got it. Look at him. That's what we were talking about earlier. He's eventually found out and shot down. But he starts the damage on this aircraft gun. There's very little damage left to the one on the far side. 5:45 remaining in the round. 3:13 ahead of the pace. A little bit more damage. Can they get the final shot off? No. And that anti-aircraft gun is going to have absolutely 0 HP. He's landed. He's
Objective destroyed.
really? The far one's destroyed. I saw somebody land on this on that, and then walk down to the bottom and die. This has about 3/4 HP left. They're 2:47 ahead of the pace. They have to remember. They have to remain ahead of the pace. They have to remain ahead of the pace. It's 4 good shots with the lightning gun now. 5, and finally the man that was pouring damage onto this is taken down. There's death volume that barely extends to the lower part of it. I know, and he walked right into it, which is what the amazing part is. He walked right into it. Yeah, exactly. This should fall. It is 2:15 ahead of the pace. They have to grab the power core.
Power core picked up.
And they have.
Energy core
And they've got 4:33 left. So
Power
Forgotten,
core
for the very argument of things, have won this map because they've completed the same number of objectives, but now in a
Power core
quicker
picked up.
time.
Power core dropped.
If they can get it to the end, they will leave no doubt.
Power core picked up. Power core
Dave
dropped.
DeHaze has brought it halfway through. Power core probably will reset.
Power core picked
That's a
up.
good pickup from
Power
Dan, and
core
it's
dropped.
going to be taken down again. The teammate he had with him is taken out. See how difficult it can be. The defensive team pushing up. That's more than likely going to lead to a power core reset. There's only one alive here, and I think they play for the reset
Power
now.
core reset.
It has, and
Power
Dan's
core
immediately
picked
picked it
up.
up. They've played for that
Power core
reset. Dan
dropped.
absolutely takes
Power
one to
core
the
picked up.
to the dome
Power core
on
dropped.
his walk out onto this platform. Valkyra was on a very
Power
brief
core picked
killing
up.
spree. Dan's got the power
Power
core
core
again. He
dropped.
drops it again, but they've made a little bit of progress. No kills here. No kills whatsoever on this by the attacking team, by
Power
Team
core
Forgotten.
picked
Dan's
up.
picked up the
Power core
picked up the
dropped.
power core though. He immediately dies. He's edged it a little bit further along
3
though.
minutes left.
3 minutes remaining. More than likely another power core reset.
Power core reset.
And
Power
Dan's
core
immediately picked it up. He's come out the right-hand side. He's trying to keep the shield up. Oh, he gets a good kill. He gets a very good kill. Can he get a
Power
second
core
one? No.
dropped.
Dan's dropped the ship engine. This is the furthest they've made it, though. 2:25 left. Getting pushed off by the rockets. Now the power core will reset yet again.
Power core reset.
2 minutes 7 now.
Power core picked up.
That's a
2
good
minutes
kill.
Remain.
2 minutes remaining. Power core trying to make its way down. Dave DeHaze has
Power
got it.
core
He
dropped.
drops the power core. His teammate
Power
dies.
core picked
Here
up.
comes Zakara. Zakara's pushed off by a rocket, trying to
The vehicle
advance,
is
and
now
yes, Zakara's
operational.
done it.
Blue team
Delivers the
successfully
engine to the
attacked.
ship. Blue team successfully attacks. Blue team is the winner. Team Forgotten have won this map
Blue team is
by
the winner.
completing all of the objectives as opposed to their opponents who've only completed all but the last one. We go to a commercial break. We are back with map 2 in 3 minutes. Team Forgotten lead this series by a game to 0. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Tropical for map number 2. A huge sprawling of objectives to which once a power core is delivered to that submarine, we'll teleport into a whole second part of the map. But yes, we are in Tropical. Uh, I'm glad it's Tropical, not Island Strike, because I was getting a false copyright claim on Island Strike. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you've experienced that nightmare, since you're also an Unreal Tournament player. But when I have a VOD that is on Island Strike, the sound of the waves are flagging on Twitch as copyright, and I'm like, it's literally, it's very annoying. Um, but hopefully that won't be an issue come when I upload the VOD to YouTube. I don't think it has been, mainly because I had no idea. Yeah, apparently the sound effect is copyrighted by some Hollywood office from 2017, and I'm like, dude, the map is from like 2009. But nonetheless, they don't care. Nonetheless, we are a few minutes away from starting our map number 2. Remember, Team Forgotten has won map 1. They are leading by a map to nil. And this means this is the first map Team Cold has dropped this season. So maximum points whisked away from Team Cold. They cannot finish with 24 from 24. Remember, a 2-0 victory gets you 3 points. A 2-1 victory gets you 2 points. A 1-2 loss gets you 1 point. And an 0-2 loss gets you no points. We are underway with this matchup here. I love the lag that I get whenever the round starts.
Objective reached. Objective reached. Objective reached.
Very quick. There's a hold objective on the backside here. And here comes the actual fight. And it looks like the offensive Team Forgotten are going to be on this very quickly. Forgotten's in there. He gets some time onto it. Zakura's got a 1v4. And so does, I believe that's Cole. Or, I don't know who that was, actually, to be fair. But trying to get on this objective yet again. There goes the shot combo board. They will. That's a barrage of rockets coming in. Just get the shield up and do as much time on it as you can. That's been the attempt, and that certainly they've done a lot of damage there on the hold objective, but they'll have to go for another wave. Only 14:03 left, so they're less than a minute in, and they've almost completed the 4th objective. A lot more objectives on this map than on the previous one. Forgotten trying to come in here and just stand on that objective. Will do a little bit of damage to it, not a whole hell of a lot. Zakura now engaged in a fight. That's a good shot, a flak ball. Oh, that's a really good shot combo. Forgotten dies before getting on that hold objective, partly because of how effective that shot combo is. Take a drink, and yeah, that's gonna have to be another wave here on the attack. Zakura got the shield up, trying to get on it. Rocket's gonna push him off. Can Dan do it? Yes, he can. Finally, that's up, and now there is a hold objective on this far side to do the same. This hold objective should spawn a power core that must be delivered to that sub. Here's Dan on the hold objective. He's got it about a third of the way down. Loses his teammate in the progress, and now here's Zakura just trying to get on it with the shield up. Shield gunned off of it. And it will get down to just below half HP with Dave's attack onto it. And here comes Dan, shot in the back by 2 miniguns, and he will fall. They'll have to go for another wave here, another wave of the offense. 2 good kills on the offense that time. This might actually be promising for them. The rockets are coming flying in. Dan's going to take one to the face, but Dave's going to complete the objective.
Power core picked up.
The power core has been picked up. They must deliver it all the way from the far side to this submarine. And here it comes. That's a good offensive kill. They might be able to do it. There's only one left, and no, there's 4 of them that swarm them. That power core is dropped. And so will be Dan. And 2 for 1 on the far side. That's going to cause a death on the offensive side. And now this power core will reset, and they'll have to go again. They'll have to play for the
Power
reset.
core reset.
11:41 left.
Power core picked up.
Dan's got the power core. They need to get the offensive kills. Now the respawn timer is down, too. It's
Power
just
core
expired.
dropped.
Dan's dropped the supply box, and his teammate Dave has also been taken out by that shot combo.
Power core picked up.
Dan's got the power core, but he is absolutely
Power
obliterated.
core picked up.
Zakara
Power
grabs
core
it for
dropped.
1 second, immediately drops it. And now the respawn timer is just expired, so they have to wait for 2 of their teammates to get back into this fight. They need to pick up these kills. Here they
Power
come.
core
Shields
picked up.
up. Forgotten's got
Power
it.
core
He's going to
dropped.
drop it.
Power core
Grabbing it
picked
is
up.
Dan. He's not going to
Power
get it
core
very far.
dropped.
Here comes Dave trying to get through the backside. Rocket almost takes out one of his
Power core
opponents.
picked
Dan's
up.
picked up the power core. He's
Power
dropped it
core
right in front of us.
Power
Good
core
shot
picked
combo.
up.
Zakara's got it. Zakara moving in. Zakara can't get it
Power
to.
core dropped.
Oh no! The power core. The power core's in the water. It's unretrievable. They have to wait for it to reset now. It will, but ticka. It's just
core reset.
time
Power
coming
core
off the
picked up.
clock, waiting for the power core to reset. And the offense that looked so promising, they have to go again. They have to start all over again. That's a good kill. Avril killing spree is over. Dan gets the kill. They've getting 2 forward kill. This is a really good push. That's some really good rockets. The power core might
Power
go down
core
here.
dropped.
It does.
Power
It's
core
picked
picked
up.
up.
It will be
Objective
delivered. They get the
accomplished.
kills. Inside we go. Now they've got a hold objective here. Linking up to do maximum damage with the link gun. 2 on the far side trying to find the kills that breaks the chain. That's some good kills. That's a lot of rockets though. And now just trying to stand on it, just trying to get a little bit of progress down on it. 9:07 left. They've been really labored in this effort so far, both in the power core and whatnot. Those are some really good kills. Respawn's coming in, rockets coming flying in, but they've got a lot of time down on this objective. They will clean out the offense, but the offense linking up the link guns themselves was pretty effective. Forgotten all that remains. He's now in a 1v4. Dan is as well. The offense just has to come back. That's actually a really good random flat cannonball that flew over the top. It's a good shot. Now it's just the link gun unlinked. They get the kill, but the reinforcements are in here. Here's Dan trying to fly in there. The bio rifle gun goes to good use. So little time left, but they can't get on it. Bodies flying everywhere.
Objective reached.
Finally, Dan completes it. We go downstairs to 2 destroy objectives. One here, one on the far side. Exact same destroy objectives. If you're smart, I was going to say, if you're smart, you can fire over the top. You can see the bio rifle trying to do that on the far side. It's actually done a lot of damage. That's really good usage of it. Alaki's killing spree is over.
Objective
The
destroyed.
one on the far side's destroyed, and they should get this one as well. Yes, now there's 2 hold objectives where those crystals were.
Objective reached.
Dave the Haze gets one. Zakata's trying to get the other one on the far side. But this is the hold objective. Rockets coming in, flat guns trying to come in. That's some really good rockets from Dan. They're going to get that objective. 2 more destroy objectives over here. This one's taking a beating already, down to half HP. This one's even worse for wear. And that last rocket's going to do it on the one side. Now they got one more they got to grit. The triple rocket does it there. And we move further on. Hold objective on the outside. And they're on it already. Forgotten takes it down to about a 3rd HP. One of his teammates takes a plunge. And now 5:43 left. They don't have a whole heck of a lot of objectives left. They've made very good progress so far. They've got that down below to half. There's one trying to come in onto the objective. Shot away. It was almost a really good flag or shot combo that went out, but they didn't manage to connect the combo. Three good rockets takes one out on the offensive end. They get a little bit more progress on it. Get on that objective, my man. Oh, and he's taken away. He's shot away.
5-minute warning.
5-minute warning goes out. 4:57 left. They've got not a whole heck of a lot left on this objective. It's a slower moving one, so it's going to require a lot more time. But Forgotten's there. He's got a lot of time on it. He is shot away from it. Zakata will complete it. And they go across the jump pads into the dome. Welcome to the Thunderdome. They've got another hold objective here. It's a good offensive swing coming in. The link gun's been broken. Now they link up yet again. Can they get on the objective is what they need to do. They do start it a little bit here. That's a good flat cannonball. Dan's going to get the shield up. He's going to get it down to just above half. They both linked up, but there's more on the defensive side, and so the offense is wiped out. Welcome in, Pat. Here's another wave. Forgotten's there alone, trying to run distraction. He gets a good kill. Can he get another one? No. And now here comes. They get one on the forward kills again. They get another one. And now that's really good flat cannonball. Your stream streak, oh, you know what? You want to know what the good thing is, though, Pat? You actually get more channel points for having a lower stream streak. Like when you have a 3 or a 5 stream watch streak, you get more channel points for that than if you did a 20.
3 minutes left.
Believe it, yeah. Nice. It's all good. It's all good. Here comes a good offensive wave. Can they get the kill? They got to find a way to break the chain. But that's a really good flat cannonball that double kills, actually. And now, Aleki trying to push him off. And the rockets come flying in. But they push off the offense, and they still can't quite complete this objective. 2:27 left. It's your brother's birthday? No, well, happy birthday to him. Now 2 offensive players left. And this should be this objective complete. It is. The outer door is opening. They got another hold objective here. This one could be a little bit more difficult because it requires them to go through that fight and now go a little bit longer. This hold objective here, minute 53 left. Sounds good, Pat. Oh, that's really good offensive play. Zakon is here with Dan. The Rockets coming flying in. They have to get on this objective. The Rockets, and they're going to get it. Forgotten's got it. The inner door's open.
Power core picked up.
Zakon has got the power core. Minute 23 left.
Power core dropped.
The
Power
final
core picked
objective.
up.
They must deliver it to this submarine at the
core
end.
dropped.
The power core dropped. Can they get the
Power
kills?
core
The power core's picked up. Trying to move with it. Trying to go other side
Power
with it.
core dropped.
Dave has found out. The power core's dropped. Zakon is trying to go in and grab it.
Power core
Shot
picked
cores
up.
aplenty. That's
Power
a great
core
double
dropped.
shot core.
1 minute remains.
They all fall down. Forgotten pushed off of it.
Power core picked
Dave picks it up.
up. Power core
He's dropped it just inches from the end. Just inches from the end. He's dropped it. 40 seconds left. It would be huge if they could get all these objectives. It's so very rare that a team's able to complete it all on Tropical. Oh, he's fell into the water. There's no way that's going to end it. There's no way they can deliver the power core. They have to wait for the power core to reset and bring it all the way back from the other hall. It'll be 15 minutes for Team
20
Cold
seconds.
on the offensive side. But Team Forgotten have completed everything except the final objective.
10. Power core
You got 2
reset.
liters of whiskey today? Oh
Power
my
core
God,
picked
that's
up.
so much.
6.
Have fun, bro. I'm
5,
gonna go to bed a bit. Sounds
4,
good, Pat. Have a good
3.
night.
Power core dropped. Power core picked up. Power core dropped.
That's gonna
Blue
do it.
team
Blue team successfully
defended.
defends.
New assault
Team Cold have
starts
given
in
themselves all 15 minutes.
1. Objective reached. Objective reached. Objective reached.
And here we go. This is the first objective they can actually contest. A minute 25 ahead of the pace is Team Cold. They're on the offense now. Great shotgun, but they're going to get this. They're going to get this right away. The Rockets coming flying in. No, they won't. But they have to be careful in this defense, and they are just held off of it. They've done really good progress to it to start, though. That's on 2/3. Minute 7 ahead of the pace. It has to be strong defense from Team Forgotten. If they can, they will win this series by a score of 2-0. Here comes the offense, though. Certainly you would think Team Cold good enough, given the previous results so far in this tournament, to force this to a third map. We'll see if they can do just that. The defense coming flying in. So far holding strong. 45 seconds ahead of the pace. Not many players left on the defensive end, though. Aleki's trying to take them out, and he is sent to the edge of the island. And they're going to get all on this. They don't have a lot to defend this even. And Cold completes the objective. 1:15 ahead of the pace now. Another hold objective on the far side. They're already on it. The Rockets are coming flying in. It does eliminate the forward attacker. And they do manage to wipe out all of the offense. Minute 3 ahead of the pace is Team Cold. Forgotten leading this series by a score of 1-0. Are we going a third is the question. That is a great shot combo. Little bit of progress, not much. 43 ahead of the pace now. 13:07 left. 1 for 1. There goes all of the defenders taken away. And that's a good kill. Can they get all of these attackers eliminated? They can. They almost have this objective complete, Team Cold. They're 21 seconds ahead of the pace now. Bodies going flying. And the offense, this wave stopped. 13-12 ahead of the pace now. You can see that green number behind the HUD because it's an old game. Of course, it would be broken, but ticking away. Ready to flip red at a moment's notice. It won't. They are going to get the objective.
Power core
They
picked
pick up the power core. They're 2:31 ahead of the pace now. See you, Pat. gonna say, where the hell am I going with this
dropped.
camera?
Power core picked up. Power core dropped.
Power core is dropped. 2:15 out of the pace. 12:01 left in the round. Forgotten's on a killing spree on the defensive side. Dan's got a killing spree himself on a defensive end. The supply box resets. Minute 53 ahead of the pace.
Power core picked up.
There's one on the backside here. This is really good, trying to get the kills. That might be that. Oh, he's gotten both. That should be a pathway in. That's really going to be a pathway in. You're not wrong, especially since I have to control the mic. I hold the mic, Nightmare. I don't have a head. This isn't a headset mic. I have to hold it the whole time.
Power core dropped.
So, yeah, I really do need it. One for on the far side. The power core has been dropped. A minute 13 ahead of the pace. Time ticking away.
Power core reset.
Power core's been reset. They're trying to get the kills in the back line. Maybe let the respawn timer, if it's not at 0, they can take advantage of the defensive team being waiting on the respawn timer. That's not the case so far. Power core still dropped. It's on the right-hand side of that arch that's picked up. Alaki's going to drop it right next to that arch. 39 seconds ahead of the pace. Cold picks it up. He's going flying, and he's dropped. And now it's 33 seconds ahead of the pace. Trying to get on it. It can reset. It looks like it might. 10-11 left. Power core's picked up. No man could complete it. It's dropped. And now it's on Cole trying to get these kills. He's got a little bit of help. The defense needs it. They're not going to get it. And this objective's going to be completed 4 seconds ahead of the pace. Minute 55 now. .940 remaining. It's been a very close map so far. This is a really good push from the offensive team. The defenders have lost almost everybody, and they should get this objective. It's only Dan that to hold on to the defense here, and somehow they don't get it. Close quarters fighting might be their forte. We'll see. They get a little bit more progress away on it, but not a whole hell of a lot. 9-11 left. Minute 17 ahead of the pace, and there's one attacker. It's insane. The moment you get on it, and it's just a wave of rockets. It's always a little bit amusing to me to watch. An attacking player on a hold objective, looking at impending doom, just flying at them straight towards their face. It's just hilarious every time as a spectator. 51 seconds ahead of the pace. They're trying to push off these offensive players. You can see there's 3 here. That should be enough to get it. The Rockets going to take out 1, going to take out 2. Can they take out the 3rd? They will. Very little time left. 40 seconds ahead of the pace now. This might be the foothold that Cold need into the map. Good kill there to deny them any spot onto the objective, and they've managed to tick another 15 seconds off the pace. Here comes the next wave from Team Cold. 8:15 left. That one's going to do it. Cold completes the objective. And now 2 more crystals that are destroy objectives. 57 seconds ahead of the pace. Good kill on the far side. The far one's not really been touched. This one's been barely scratched. You got to have a strong stomach to stand there and not flinch when a wall of rockets comes flying your way. Yeah. Really. The shield gun, it does nothing. The one on the far side taking quite a bit of damage. That one was going to be the first one to fall, it looks like. Bio rifle gun coming flying in, trying to do as much damage as they can. 25 seconds ahead of the pace now. That's a good kill in the front. And they don't get anything going here. 17 seconds. Another wave stopped. It's been a very hotly contested map. Forgotten walks in towards the spawn and gets absolutely obliterated. They are 7 seconds ahead of the pace. The hold objectives have been stopped. They're going to get this one on the far side, it looks like. That one stopped, and now the timer's just ticked red. They are just behind the pace, Team Forgotten. For the first time in the round. The defense doing enough here. Here comes another one. Dan trying to fly in. He's got the rockets. They hold on to this one, and now this is the wave that's going to do it, if anything. That's a barrage of rockets coming flyer in. It's not going to. It's going to get good progress, though, and now 27 seconds behind the pace is Team Cold. They're down a map. It's the first map they've surrendered all league long. And now 2 more crystals to destroy. Those rockets missing. That one's going to miss, but this time they're in such a forward position they should get the damage down. They get one. They stop one. They get one on the offensive side. The defensive side stops one, and now it's 27 seconds behind the pace. 5:47 to go. Still there for Team Cold. But it feels like it feels like the opportunity for Forgotten is here. The map could be slipping away from Team Cold. We'll see. The defense has to remain exquisitely strong. They get one shot away on the crystal. It's still not gone. It finally is, and they're 40 seconds ahead. This might come down to the Thunderdome. That's what I'm going to call it, because I'm old. Body's coming up to say hello to the cameraman. I accidentally clicked.
5-minute warning.
They're holding this. They're holding this really well. They got half of it gone. 5-minute warning there. You can see it. You heard. And trying to get on it. There you go. Down to about just above a third now. And now that's a really good flat cannonball. It's going to get both of them and sent into the rafters. Is the offensive player. This has been really good so far. That's great shot combo work. Dan's on a killing spree. Not much remaining. 21 seconds behind the pace. But you have to think this is an objective they need to hold on the defensive side. If they can get this pace timer down to about a minute to where Cold are a minute behind the pace, it would be worth a lot to them going into the Thunderdome. Because that is very hard for both teams. And this is going to do it finally. No Man's got it, and yes, it's time for the Thunderdome. Defense trying to link up all 4 link guns. There's only one left on the defensive end. They have to get these kills. They have to defend this objective. 125 ahead of the pace is Cold. This was a real struggle point, a real pain point for Team Forgotten, these 2 objectives. And if they can make it as much of a pain point for Team Cold, they will have a chance of taking this map. It's going to come down to the wire, though. That's not good. The respawn timer was down, and they've lost 2 of their teammates. That objective's almost complete. And Cold are a minute ahead. They're going to try to get this objective. They need to get the kill. They finally do. 3 minutes left, and only Forgotten is there to defend. The objective will be completed. And now it's 2:50 left. This one can be completed as well. It's only Forgotten. He's taken out. They've got that objective. They have to grab the power core. They've grabbed the power core, and Team Cold
Power core dropped.
have forced the 3rd map. It's a deciding map. There's one objective left. They're going to go for it. They got to deliver this power core to this ship. Both teams have now completed the same amount of objectives. Team Cold have managed to complete them in a quicker time. And as such, we're getting a decider. The perfect record might be gone for Team Cold, but 8 wins from 8 is still on the table.
Power core dropped. Power core picked up. Power core dropped.
Everybody hurts. That's what it seems like when the entire offense dies around the power core. Minute 3 left in the round.
1 minute remains. Power core reset. Power core picked up.
Power core's been reset. Here comes Cold. Love it when it goes to the cider. I do
Power
not.
core dropped.
But it's great for the it's great for the fans. It's great for everybody watching. I'm so used to best of 3s and best of 5s lasting, I mean, hours upon hours from my CS days nightmare that whenever a series goes to a cider, you're just like,
Power core reset.
you know.
Power core picked up.
Nothing quite says I'll pay you $100 for a best of 5. You
20
say
seconds.
yes, and then it's a 4.5-hour
Power
5-map
drop.
series. Like there's fun in that as a commentator. Don't get me wrong. You're putting your voice over something
10,
epic,
9,
but at the same
8,
time, it also means you have
7,
not gotten value for your money. You know what I mean?
Power
Power core drop. There's still two on the offense. 1 time's going to expire. Blue team scored its fastest.
Blue team is the winner.
And we go to a deciding third map. We are going to take an ad break. We'll be back. Map 3 coming up in just a few minutes' time. Don't go anywhere. This has been a fantastic series. 2 very
Power
close
core
maps,
reset.
and we are going to be right back. Welcome back. Map 3, it is going to be industrial. Actually, you know, comparing pings, by the way, this is not that bad. Like the highest ping on the server is 84. That's still manageable. You know. Yes, we got a new server in between map 1 and map 2. But final map of this best of 3. I should update the title to say 1-1, shouldn't I? Pro streamer would do that. There you go. Title is now updated. Lot on the line. Both teams have secured a minimum of 1 point here today. Team Forgotten will be on 5. Team Cold are now on 19. The winner here will get an extra point. And Team Forgotten definitely needed 5 points from 3 games. Would mean the maximum they would have is available to them for the remainder of the group stage. Team Forgotten would be 20. But that's 2-0ing everything, so they still have 5 to play. Picking up the additional point for Cold would put them on 20. Maximum they could achieve then would be 23. They still have to play Team Mind. Waiting on the start of the final map. This would move Team Cold to within 1 game left of completing the group stage. Division 3, Team Noan is complete their group stage. Team Keeper, Team YKSI have 2 left. Everyone else has 1 left. Division 1, Team Vern have completed their group stage. Daxi and Naught have 1 game left. Mind and Coffee have 2. But we are underway here with Division 2, Map 3. And that is a use objective. I think that's a touch objective, actually. It's just a touch objective in the corner. And we are underway. It is Team Forgotten on the red side. They're attacking first. Team Cold on the blue side. They are defending first. 14-27. They've already lost a half a minute here. Let's see what we got on this attacking wave. They got a kill up close. They got 1 in the corner. This should be the objective complete.
Reached.
And Forgotten has completed it. Now there's another objective. A touch objective here. This one. AIM tried to get it
Objective
complete.
reached.
Dan does. And just like that, Forgotten have gotten 2 objectives complete. This door is going to open. And now we've got ourselves 2 destroy objectives in this corner. These are 2 lock switches separated by unbreakable glass. But you can go through here in the middle. To the other side. Forward defense. This might be one for the left-hand side here. And no. Valurka's on a killing spree. No damage done yet to these locks. 2 minutes gone. That was really good pace for the opening 2 objectives. Now this needs to be a really strong defense. So far it has been. As there's not a single bullet that's been done to these gate lock mechanisms. Reinforcements coming in. Oh, here's some damage finally getting poured down on the one side. Taken out very quickly. Only does a quarter of health. 12:33 left. Time ticking away. Time keeps on ticking. And that's a great rocket right at the foot. Now a strong defensive action needed here on the left-hand side. You can see the flat cannonballs going out. Nothing on the far side. Still nothing doing. Now an opportunity maybe to get some damage down. I love that he's hiding within. That's really smart. But this is going to be probably the gate lock mechanism destroyed. It doesn't. As I say that, Valkyrie gets the kill. The opposite side's under heavy attack.
Objective destroyed.
They get that objective destroyed. Now there's just this lock that's left. One in there. He gets one. Oh, he dies. There's a sliver of health left. And the offense trying to get the kills. Will do so. They've linked up.
Objective destroyed.
The objective is destroyed. Oh, I thought it was those doors. I thought it was those doors for a second. More coffee needed. Here comes 2 hold objectives. On it is Dan. He's doing good progress. 11:07 left. He's got 1 hold objective down to half HP. AIM's coming in here. They've not been able to get any further progress. There's 1 kill on the offensive end. Good flank cannonball. Noan's got a lot of health. And now it's all on Cole. There's 2 here on the defense. The respawn timer's down. Finally, the respawn crew comes in. Aim's got 1. Almost gets it complete. They both die on the right-hand one. They don't get either complete, but it's good progress nonetheless. And now they need to get the forward kills again. Dan falls to the barrage of minigun bullets. He's not going to be able to respawn. The timer's not up. And now this offense is going to be really stunted. And their progression full on stopped. And here comes another wave. Dave trying to get forward, can't get the kills, and the defense holds strong. 9:57 left. Valkyra's on a killing spree. Here comes an offense. Dan gets the kill. He's going to get on it. Objective complete, and so does Dave. They get that objective complete. The perimeter gate's disengaging. Here it goes, 1 second, and away it goes. This all will be a place of huge contention to start. Attackers have to get up. Get over. And they got 3 more hold objectives. Coming in with the shields up, getting a little bit of a hold on the first one, the one on the backside. I believe was Dan. Aim falls, and now they must go again. They're fighting down the hall. We overlooked the objectives. Alacase's killing spree is over. Forgotten gets the kill. They need to make progress. Here comes one up at the top. Little bit of progress on that far side objective. Another one's going to come swinging in. That's Dan. Can he get the kills? He takes rockets and flak at his feet. No, he cannot. You see how labored the efforts are to get down this hall. And, I've clicked again by accident. Here comes 2 on the hold, maybe. One's going for the far side. Gets a little bit of progress on it. But talk about labored. This objective has been very difficult for Team Gotten to make any progress on. Here they come, trying to come up down the hall, up the ramp again. Strong defensive performance from Team Cold. Here comes one up the ramp. Forgotten there. They get the kill in the forward position. Now they got to get the ones above. That's a good distraction, but Dan can't take any. I mean, he gets a little bit of progress, but I mean, look how labored it's been just to get on these objectives, and how little progress they're making when they do get on them. Forgotten's going to go on the backside. He's not going to complete it. Dan completes that one at least.
Objective reached.
He's going to get the other one. Now there's one left here on the far side. They're going to get on it. We're going to get it almost to half. Rocket undoes the last attempted attack. Here comes Dan and Aim. Dan on it. Can he get it before he dies? No. Aim can't quite do it. Oh, that's really well done from Aim. He finally does. And there are 2 objectives remaining. The upper data corridor opening. They must grab the data stick.
Power core picked up.
They have.
Power core dropped.
And they must deliver it to the end of the hall here. 5:57 left to do so.
Power core picked up.
Aim picks it up, immediately drops it. They have to get these kills. And they're not in a position to do so. Dave will immediately fall.
Power core picked up. Power core
That's some
dropped.
good offensive kills.
Power core picked
Dave's
up.
picked up the power core. It's the last
Power
reinforcement
core
wave.
dropped.
Dave drops
Power
it.
core picked
Ames
up.
picked it up. He's
Power
taking a ton
core
of damage. He drops it. They can't get the kills. There's only one. It's all on Dan. He's got no help. Waiting on the respawn timer. Data stick might reset here as Dave dies inches from grabbing it. And certainly I think you got to play for the reset here. And yeah, they might as well. 5:11 left. That's really good, but it's reset right before he jumps onto it. So they've got to pick it up and just dropping it inches or a few feet from the end. Can they get the forward kills? Forgotten picks it up to reset the reset timer.
Power core picked
Dan's
up.
picked it up. He's almost there. He's launched into the
Power
air.
core
He
dropped.
eventually dies.
Power core picked up.
Dave picks it up. He
Power
can't
core
deliver it. It's inches away. Inches away. Forgotten picks it up. He drops it. It's 3 meters. 3 meters away. Data stick looking like it's going to reset. They'll have to do it all over again.
Power core reset. Power
4:11
picked up.
left. The power core's been picked
Power
up.
core dropped.
Dave immediately takes 3 rockets to the feet. It's dropped right underneath.
Power core picked up.
Ames picked it up.
Power core dropped.
Good
Power
rocket
core
right at the
picked
foot.
up.
Dave's got it now. Can he deliver it?
Power core dropped.
Not quite. There's still 3 lives here. Aim and Dan are in a 2v3.
Power core
Ames
picked
picked
up.
it up. He
Power
immediately
core
drops
dropped.
it. They can't get it over the line. This
Power
might
core
be able to
picked
do it. The
Power
respawn.
core
Oh, the reinforcements came in and they denied them right in front of the terminal yet again. 3:31 left. They get 1 kill. Respawn timer is down.
Power core
Can they
picked up.
deliver it?
The
Forgotten
vehicle is now
does.
operational.
3:18 to
Red
go.
team
And it
successfully
will be
attacked.
11
assault
minutes and
starts in
42 seconds for
1.
Team Cold, with which they must complete the same objectives. They have already started. This is a touch objective. The defense very strong on the opening wave here. They are now behind the pace, Team Cold. Defense has stood very strong to start. 10:47 to go. Look at how pushed up the defensive team is as well. Team Forgotten, look at how far forward. They got the double damage going as well. At least they did until the man holding it dies, but the defense has been wiped out. This should be the completion of the first objective here. Can he get up there? Yes, Valkyra has. Still behind the pace is Team Cold. Rockets galore. But 11 minutes is definitely doable around Industrial. This is a really good push.
Objective reached.
Valkyra's going to get the second objective, and now Cold are back ahead of the pace. 10 minutes left. Two gate lock mechanisms that must be destroyed. And only 1:09 ahead of the pace. Time ticking away. 9:39 left. Respawn timer is currently down, so as these offensive players die, they must wait for the respawn timer. It's currently up now. And it's 50 seconds ahead of the pace. Here comes maybe the first real promising attack. One dies. One's on the other side doing all the damage, actually. Really good. That gate lock mechanism very close to falling on the far side. This one here is taking a scratch. But this is a big one-on-one that must be won. And now 2v1. And this is going to be the push that does it here. Certainly. This gate lock mechanism doesn't stand a chance. No one's going to complete it. Now we go opposite side. This must be defended. It's done well so far. 30 seconds ahead of the pace for Team Cold. And now another wave coming in. It's good defense so far. Noan's going to try and complete it, and he's taken out. And now it's 15 seconds ahead of the pace. It was a hotly contested map 2. It's looking like that is not going to change here for map 3. Great kill, and now this might be able to one that does it. And yes, Aleki's going to get the objective complete. Door opening. I remember which one this time. And we move down into these 2 hold objectives. A minute 29 ahead of the pace. This was a little bit of a strained effort. That's a great kill. Aleki's going to get one for free. The other one's going to be certainly falling. That's a hell of a barrage that's come down. They caught him when the respawn timer was down. That's the perfect time to have gotten that kill. And now they're going to do it again. Respawn timer down. It's all on Noan. He gets the kill. And now they've got 4:43 ahead of the pace with which to complete these 3 hold objectives on the upper side above this hall. Absolutely brutal reinforcement timer. Now they got to hold these objectives. They're in a forward position. They lose everybody. The defense here is at least respawned. But this is a big fight incoming here. And the defense has got to hold. They do the job well enough. Respawn timer down, and here we go. For 3:45 ahead of the pace still is Team Cold. It's such a, it was such a huge hill to get over for Team Forgotten. They did get over it, but they got to make up the time with this objective here and now. They cannot let Team Cold take these objectives ahead of the pace. There's not many left with which they have to defend. So far, the defense standing strong. 3:21 ahead of the pace. Here comes a big wave here. Jumping down. As we reposition, nobody's quite able to get on any of these switches. One's going for the backside, but you heard the audio cue for the death, and there's one on the front side here that might be able to get on it. And yes, that's the first attack that's on it. 5:51 remaining in the round. They got one just coming near side here. Just sneaking in, one on the backside as well. Trying to sneak in. Sent into the rafters. 2:31 now is at the pace. Cold's in here. He's trying to get something. He is absolutely shot into the ceiling. Defense doing well, but some cracks have certainly appeared. Far side, there's one going around. There's one that could sneak in near side here. This is going to be difficult. Aleki trying to sneak in, get this one closest to the camera. Valkyra gets one. They're 2:01 ahead of the pace, Team Cold. They die. No man's trying to get on this one. Will, and eventually taken out after about a quarter of the HP is done. 4:51 left. This is, again, the respawn timer. Here they come. They at least spawned in before it went down, so they can clean these players up. There was a certain fear that they would have been, had I not seen them dropped in, they would have been gone. But Noan here completes that objective. They might be able to get on this one. They get all the kills, and yes, Colt's got it. And they have a minute 41 ahead of the pace. 4:23 with which to claim the final 2 objectives. Data stick needs to be picked up. It hasn't even been picked up yet.
Power core picked
There
up.
it is.
Power core dropped.
No one drops it. 407.
Power
They
core
got to
picked
deliver
up.
the power
Power
core,
core dropped.
the data stick, to the terminal at the end of the hall. If they do it, Cold are going to have 7 wins
Power
from
core
7,
picked
20
up.
points from
Power
21.
core dropped. Power core picked
Forgotten
up.
trying to pick up their
Power
6
core
points
dropped.
in 3 games.
Power core picked up. Power core dropped.
Right now sitting on 5.
Power core
The
picked
defense
up.
has to be strong. The reinforcements are coming in. It
Power
needs to get
core
these
dropped.
killed. The power core is dropped. And hopefully they can. Otherwise, they are going to be sitting at just 5 points from 3 games. This data stick is right there. It looks like it could reset. Valkyra touches it to at least reset the reset timer.
Power core picked up.
Alaki's going to have it almost delivered. It stopped 3 meters from the terminal. 3 minute 13. Good rocket stops what the aerobatics, but those are a lot of time, and they've done it. Alaki's going to grab it from the backside. They're going to complete it. Blue team successfully attacks, and Team Cold have come from behind. They trapped the opening map, but they picked up the second one. They picked up this one. Very close, both maps. Certainly the second one was extremely close. But Team Cold have done it. Team Cold, 7 wins now in their 7 games, 6 by a score of 2-0. Today by a score of 2-1. They will move up to 20 points. They are the top of the pile by 7 points now. Team Phantom cannot catch them. Team Bug cannot catch them. Team Nicer cannot catch them. Team Toxic cannot catch them. Team YKSI cannot catch them. The only teams that could possibly overtake them now are Team Mind and Team Forgotten.
20 seconds.
Team Forgotten, 5 points in 3 games. There's still 15 on the table for them. 11 right now is the final playoff spot with Team Bugatti. And they are also,
10,
Team Bugatti,
9,
by the way, also
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
have completed
3,
their group stage
2,
games. So they are not going to change off 11 points. They have to hope that the teams below them keep dropping points, especially against each other. And they got to hope for a lot of 2-1s instead of 2-0s. But that is going to do it from us. Thank you so much to everybody for watching. This is Unreal Tournament. If you're watching the recording, this is the end of the recording. We will see you for the next one. Until then, take care.